everyone, welcome to Conversations from Transport, Logistics and Air Cargo Europe 2025 in Munich. I'm Rajarshi Chatterjee from Static Times, and with me I have Reto Hunziker, President Europe, Chapman Freeborn. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
So, what is the most exciting thing in air cargo for you?
Exciting thing in air cargo chartering for me is there's every flight is something new. Every flight is a new challenge, a new opportunity, and that is for me very exciting. It's never boring. It's always something new.
Amazing. And what are the most in demand type of cargo shipments that you're currently handling across Europe?
In Europe, at the moment, we do a lot of automotive flights, intra-Europe, from east to west, from north to south, also covering Northern Africa. And when it goes to long haul, it's of course a lot of automotive parts, a lot of automotive vehicles, as well as e-commerce. Still, there was a drop in e-commerce, but it's still a reasonable volume.
Can you tell us more about the drop in e-commerce?
We all read the news, we all listen, watching TV. With the tariffs happening, there are changes happening every other week. There's an uncertainty in the market. The consumers do probably not spend as much money as before, which of course has a direct impact on our industry. So less demand, less flights, and that's what we are seeing at the moment.
And it's e-commerce from China to Europe?
It's mainly e-commerce from China to Europe. We do not cover Trans-Pacific that much. So for us, it's mainly e-commerce traffic from China / Hong Kong into continental Europe, be it France, be it Spain, or be it Central Europe. But we see on the opposite side, we see a lot of the garment traffic picking up. This was before originating from China. Now they shift production into places like Vietnam. Cambodia is a new hotspot. Thailand and Bangladesh.
Oh, nice. So, and talking about this e-commerce thing, how are changing trade flows, especially in e-commerce, influencing your charter operations as well as client expectations?
For us, I see it also as an opportunity because the regular flying stopped or is on hold or is postponed, but there's still some last-minute shipments, some last-minute demand, which of course is a great opportunity for the charter business. So for us, it's on the long run, we see it with a negative touch. But however, on the short term, on the ad hoc basis, it's a lot of opportunities as well because the market is changing every day, so the demand can change every day. On the longer run, we see it will come back. It's just a matter how long, but we are optimistic. Traffic will come back, the demand will come back. It's just at the moment due to some uncertainties with the tariffs. The question is how long does it take?
Right. And coming to a different part, with Chapman Freeborn acquiring IATA CAS number in Germany, and how this has enhanced your ability to serve clients better, and what impact are you seeing in terms of uptake or operational efficiency?
We are always focused on what our clients want. The client is in the middle. The client dictates what we need to do, where we need to be, which service we need to provide. For us at Chapman Freeborn, it's important to cover the whole portfolio. We have OBC. If you have a small envelope, needs to be hand carried, needs to be transported in person from A to B. We offer animal transportation within Tratco. We offer kilogram business with our CCM product, and as well as we do offer part charter, full charter, all size of aircraft, small aircraft, big aircraft, outsize cargo, project cargo, and lately in Germany we also do quite a lot of helicopter moves. So the market dictates what is needed, and for us it's always important, that we can offer the whole product portfolio. We can offer an OBC again, we can offer a part chart, we can offer a co-load on a scheduled service aircraft, So we can offer it from whatever the customer wants. Our task is to find the right solution.
And you have just announced two senior appointments in Chapman Freeborn, Europe. So, being the president of this region, what strategic goals are these leadership changes designed to drive?
What we realize, the suppliers are becoming more and more important. A close relationship, a close cooperation with your supplier helps you to win the business. But it's a two-way street. You need to provide the partner with information, you need to be transparent, and it's not always about pricing. It's about additional services, it's about changes, it's about updates. So we see it as very important that we have somebody looking at our supplier side. The brokers, they cover the day-to-day with the respective counterparts of the airlines. But on a corporate level, this was done by Russi before. It was Eric does it a little bit, I do it a little bit. But we need a strategic approach to the big carriers, to our partners, saying, listen, that is what we plan, that is our idea, how can we do this together? On the brokerage side, with Isidro, Isidro is with us many years, and we need someone in Frankfurt to manage the brokers. It's a team of 8 people. So that's why for us, Isidro has done a great job in the past. So he knows the whole. He came from being an automotive broker to become a general broker. So it was a logical step for him to get promoted heading the broker team in Germany.
So the business is good for Chapman Freeborn Europe.
The business could always be better, of course, but we are happy with the first quarter. On the cargo side, it was good. It was not great. We are on target. We are where we should be. But we have to stay focused. It's every day, new challenges, jump on it, make sure we think out of the box, make sure we deliver a tailor-made solution, make sure we differentiate from all our competitors. But in general, first quarter in Europe, we are happy with what we achieved.
And earlier, Chapman Freeborn expanded their footprint to Eastern Europe and Balkans. So, are there any additional acquisitions or regional partnerships in pipeline?
We started a recent cooperation in Portugal with a partner, and we are looking into other markets. There's no details. We are not at the stage that we are in too much details, but we are, of course, looking into the Europe as such. Where does it make sense to open an own office? Where does it make sense to team up with a partner? So we are constantly reviewing the situation, shifting people, shifting offices, closing maybe existing offices, but then reopen other offices. We just invested more in Italy. We have now a French setup. We are stronger in Spain, UK, and Germany being the traditional home markets. We also invest in more brokers. So we are constantly reviewing the situation and see or check where is the need for change, where do we need to be, or where probably we need to change things.
Right. And do you agree on this part that Europe is a fragmented market?
Definitely, yes. We need to cover, it is a fragmented market, but for us, we need to cover all verticals. Today it's a pharma shipment, tomorrow it's an automotive charter, the next day it's a courier shipment. That's why, again, we started as a group to differentiate ourselves to be able to offer all these services based on what the customer wants and what the customer needs.
So, what is Chapman Freeborn doing to overall build more flexibility and more reliability in this fragmented market?
Investing in our people, because the main asset are our people. We need to invest in our people. We need to constantly train them. We need to make sure they have the tools to be able to be flexible, to be able to change to market environments, to market conditions. So it's investing in people, finding new people, especially difficult on the sales side, because it's a challenge. And again, for us, the biggest assets are the people. So we need to make sure we keep the current people, but it's also a challenge to find new people because everybody is hunting for people. Everybody, every forwarder out there, every other broker out there, every airline is looking for people. All the industries, taking talents away from us. So we have a massive investment in our HR department to find the right people, to make sure they are trained, to make sure they have all the tools to be successful.
Is Chapman Freeborn also investing in digital innovations to better operate in this market?
Yes, we are investing in internal system, of course. We need to be faster. We need to be more efficient. We need to be more effective. So that's why we bought Bernardo Nunes on board. One of his main topics is making sure we have the right systems in place. But again, being realistic, things like this are not done in a day.
And everybody is talking about the artificial intelligence. What is your opinion on that? How can Chapman Freeborn use that?
I think it is important. It will become more important in the future, but I still think it's a people's business and we need people behind it. I think it will become much more important than it is now. But as mentioned, I think there must be people behind it with the know-how to execute, to do things, and that's why you need both. You need to invest in AI, but at the same time, you need to make sure you have the right people to handle the business that comes from AI.
Amazing, amazing. So in air cargo, everything is about right people, right connections, and on right time.
Absolutely.
So let's move ahead with this momentum where there are more challenges, but all the challenges are fascinating, and we are always ready to overcome that.
There will always be challenges. And if there would be no challenges, it would be boring. But we are here to manage the challenges. That's why we are here. That's the only reason why we are here, to manage the challenging. And the challenges will be different tomorrow than they were yesterday. So it's our mission to be open to change, to be flexible to change, and to accept change.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.